Hi guys, this is Pradeep Srivastav. Welcome to my channel. See, today I'm going to speak about a marketing subject which is very interesting, and I think it is going to be interesting to you as well. Which is essentially, color matters as far as branding is concerned. So this is the topic, guys. For when you talk about brands, when you talk about color, logos of a company, the color matters. So this is the topic which I'm going to speak. I'm sure you will like it. You will enjoy the topic. It may be a little lengthier, so please do watch it. And I would be happy if you give me some. Go for it and watch it. So like I said, color plays a very crucial role as far as branding is concerned, the logo is concerned, the packaging color is concerned of your company, right? Why this is important? This is important because this is the first thing your target market will relate or associate with when they think about your brand, right? So colors are a great brand identifier, and it is important that they relate to your brand. Okay, so let me give you some examples to set the pretext. The first thing is when you think about Starbucks, of green. When you think about McDonald's, think of green. You think about the yellow arches. When about Facebook, you think blue. So these are great examples. I'm sure you can relate, and let's go forward, right? When you see Facebook, Facebook's page, Facebook website, that all has blue accents. When you see Starbucks, it has green all over. Even the uniform of the employees are green. Okay, and the website and the app is also green, and the packaging is green. So colors eventually are a great identifier, a brand identifier, and it is important that they relate to your brand. So one important thing is color is the most efficient visual shortcut to your brand, right? As per a research, that 52% of your consumers first notice the colors on packaging and before anything else, right? The right use of color in packaging can instantly guide customers or consumers to a brand and convey the key product quality. So you need to use even the right color for packaging also, right? And if the right colors are not used, it can create an opposite effect, right? Let me give you a few examples of few colors and what is the meaning, what is the significance of those colors, as far as branding and logo is concerned. So let's start with red. Red actually signifies to passion, excitement, love, danger, and anger. Red. Red actually. Okay. So that is how it relates to the consumer, and the consumer feels energized, passionate. That is the kind of feeling they get. Orange, it is more of playfulness, vitality, happiness, and friendliness. So that is how orange signifies as far as the meaning is concerned of orange color. And this is, it also gives you a feeling of being energized, optimistic, enthusiastic, but a balanced kind of approach, right? When you come to yellow color, it means happiness, it means youth, it means energetic, it means comforting, it means optimism, right? What is the meaning of yellow color? When you come to the green color, what is the meaning? Green color, it talks about stability, health, wealth, prosperity, calming, relaxing, and growth, right? When you come to light blue, it talks about tranquility, trust, openness, calmness, spirituality, and innocence. Okay, that is how the consumers generally relate to the brand. So that's very important because it's ultimately relates to the key product qualities, of your products, right? Consumers generally relate to the brand. Dark blue talks about professionalism, security, formality, and you know it gives a feeling to the consumer that it's mature and trustworthy. Professionalism, security. Right? So when you talk about purple, royalty, mystery, creativity, and luxury, right? So that's about how purple is signified. When you talk about pink, that's how it talks about femininity, it talks about romance, it talks about sensitivity, it talks about tenderness, it talks about sweet, cute, charming, youth, and innocence. So the consumer feels a little romantic when you talk about pink color. They feel it's feminine. Okay, and when you talk about brown, so the consumer feels it gives you a rugged feeling, it gives you a aged feeling, it gives you stability, support, warm, practical, dependable, and earthy. That is, it gives you a rugged feeling, it gives you the kind of meaning which the brown color the kind of meaning, right? When you talk about white, it talks about cleanliness, virtue, pure, health, simplicity, right? At times, it also talks about different things in different countries. Like in India, white would mean something else, whereas white would mean something else in the US. So that is also to be taken care. To gray, it talks about subdued, it talks about classic, it talks about responsible, it talks about dependable, it talks about serious, it talks about mysterious, it talks about mature. Consumer feels it is serious and professional, right? When consumer feels it is about black, we talk about black means powerful, elegance, sophisticated, edgy, professionalism, simplicity, luxurious, and modern, right? Black means powerful. So that's how black color relates to a brand and logo, right? So these are some example of some colors and what does the meaning of each color do. Let me give you some more examples along with the company's name who are using this to relate the color with the meaning it has and the companies who are using the color. Okay, so that's what I'm going to do. Please listen to this carefully. When we talk about blue, like I said, is to relate the color with the meaning it talks about trustworthiness, stability, professionalism. So you have companies like Pfizer, you have companies like Visa, you have companies like Citi, you have companies like PayPal who are using this color. And Facebook example I've already given to you. When it talks about trustworthiness, stability, professionalism. So you have green, it talks about healthy, friendly, environmental, kind of feeling. So you have brands like Subway, you have brands like Starbucks, you have Whole Foods, and you have Bharat Petroleum. Right? We talk about green, it talks about healthy, friendly, environmental. When you talk about red, red signifies excitement, right? Emotion, action. So that is where you see Tesla, then BP. Uh, when you talk about see Marvel, right? When you talk about white, is where you see Marvel. Balance, simplicity, sincerity. So you have companies like Adidas, you have companies like WWF, you have companies. These companies are using white. Balance, simplicity, sincerity as a branding, right? The color. When you talk about yellow, it talks about happiness, optimism, warmth. So you have companies like McDonald's, you have companies like Lay's who are using this color. One more color which is very important is silver, which I did not speak earlier. Yes, silver, generally speaks of premium, comfort, status. So the companies who are using silver color is Mercedes. You have Rolls Royce, right? These are the companies who use the Mercedes and Rolls Royce. They use silver color. When it come about brown, it means experienced, reliable, secure. So you have companies like UPS using this brown color. Right? Then you have black, which means sophisticated, elegance, boldness. So when you think about companies who are using black, the first thing which will come in your mind is Apple, right? Then you have black, which means sophisticated, Nike, and Chanel. So these are the examples of some few brands, Nike and colors. So guys, what we spoke about is that color is the predominant element of identification and association with a brand, right? Color enables us to instantly recognize and draw emotional associations with a brand, to a brand, sorry. Effective and comprehensive brand strategy must consider the critical importance of color. Color is far more than a simple aesthetic consideration, okay, and it is a serious thing to be done, so color is the very first perception customers will have with your brand, and along with perception there comes to a whole host of emotional associations, right? So guys, don't forget that color is an essential factor character to color character to your brand, right? So while choosing a color to represent your brand, you must think beyond your personal and subjective preferences. It cannot be the color of CEO's wife choice or on women fancies or whatever the creative director says, but it has to be relating to your product. It has to be relating to your product quality. It is about what is your brand going to speak, and what is the feeling the consumer should get when they see your brand, when they see your logo, when they see the color. So as far as to sum it up, it's very important that color plays an important crucial role. Please do not take it lightly. You should work on it, and you should think about it. See, but the bottom line is selecting colors to represent your brand should never be an exercise in trendiness or coolness or driven by your whims of your ad agency creative director or because of the CEO spouse. Okay, it is so important, and it is a serious exercise. So properly color chosen defines your brand value, it strengthens and it supports your brand positioning. It enables greater awareness and customer recall and distinguishes your brand among its peers, right, amongst its alternatives. So picking the right color should never be underestimated. So guys, this is the story of the color and the brand and the logo. Think about it, relate yourself, and if there are new companies coming in, they should think about it and take a serious decision before coming into the market. So I'm sure this was an interesting part of marketing which you all guys would have to bit more. And if you have liked, please do like and subscribe and share with your fellow colleagues. I'll be very happy if you give me some feedback. Thank you very much. Have a great day. Namaskar.